Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video we'll be talking about the Seitengrat, one of the rarest items in Final Fantasy XII the Zodiac Age, and probably one of the rarest items in Final Fantasy. This item was not in the original release of Final Fantasy XII. It was added in the IZJS version in Japan, and of course is now here in the Zodiac Age. The item itself is a bow with a massive 224 attack power and 75 evade, making it easily the most powerful item in the game. Like the Great Trango and the Gendarme, the item itself is also invisible, making it look like you're just wielding an imaginary bow. Pew pew! However, also like the other two items, this one is a doozy to obtain. Not due to skill or anything like that, just mostly due to the sheer RNG of obtaining it. It can be obtained very early in the game though, by heading over to trial mode and finding a chest in the room that contains a diamond armlet. There's also a way to farm diamond armlets in the Western Sand, but trial mode's probably the easiest way to get one. Once you have it and return to the main game, you'll be able to attempt to obtain the Seitengrat as soon as you have access to the aerodrome and the leisure crafts. Once you're in the aerodrome, take the airship to Nalbina and make your way to the air deck. 1% of the time, a chest will spawn on the air deck right at the top of the stairs towards the back. However, the chest itself is invisible, so the only way to even know it's there is to actually bump into it. Now this chest normally has a 1% chance of spawning, but on both the old PS2 version and on the current PS4 version, tons of RNG manipulation methods exist to help increase its spawn rate. I tried a lot of the PS4 version's manipulations to little avail, but I've seen tons of people claim they work and be able to replicate the strategies consistently, so if you want to try them, I'll include a few different RNG manipulation methods to spawn the chest in the description of the video. I ultimately just made an autosave on the air deck, zoned back into the ship, then back out and check for the chest. I'd zone over maybe 10 times the maximum, and almost every time I would find the chest. It's not really RNG manipulation on my end, but at least it felt like it was working. Once you've located the chest, you now need to hope it contains the Seitengrat. Remember, you need Vaughn equipped with that diamond armlet in order to even have a chance at obtaining the bow. Now 80% of the time, the chest contains Gil. 20% of the time it contains an item, and then 5% of the time that item is the bow. So in total you have a 1% chance of getting the bow from the chest, on top of the 1% chance of spawning the chest in the first place, giving you a grand total of 1 in 10,000 chance of obtaining this game-breaking item. That being said, there are RNG manipulations to help give you a better chance. The most popular method is to open the chest based on where the kid is that's running along the deck. I followed the method portrayed in Absolutacris's video in the description. I wait for the kid to run back and forth until he's talked to his own parent 4 times, and on the 4th time, I opened it right as he turned his body to face his parent, and bam, Seitengrat. This did take me several tries. I didn't get it in one try like a lot of 100% videos say you will, but it probably only took about 5 or 6 in total before I got one doing this method. I did use the old method of opening it when the kid is in the corner as well, and have seen people successfully obtain it using that method that existed on IZJS. There's just no clicking for all of you old school PS2 players. You can do this as many times as you want, potentially obtaining bows for everyone if you really wanted. Like the other invisible items, there's no license for this bow, so anyone can wear it. I know after my Gendarme video, a lot of people were upset that the game uses such RNG to determine how you get these rarest items, and I kind of agree, which is why I really don't feel bad at all using RNG manipulation to get items like this. If you decide to go for this bow, still be patient even if you're doing RNG manipulation, because even with all the different methods and recommendations, it did take me quite a long time before I landed on this method and this successful obtaining of the bow. But on that note, that's going to be a wrap for my video on the Seitengrat. Good luck to you if you're working on it. There's no achievement involved for it or no trophy involved, so you're really just doing this for you. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned. We are going to be covering more of the early to mid-game items after I get a lot of the super items out of the way. I have them, so I want to talk about them. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.